right. Hello, those of you at home. Here's your warm-up. Well, nope, not that one. Draw a coordinate plane, go in 7 each direction, then graph the following lines onto the plane in different colors are labeled as 1, 2, 3, and 4. Give it a try, see what you guys come up with. You're going to want to pause the video because, as you can hear, we're all ready to go. Let's do it. Let's see here, guys. I'm going to grab this. Grab those. Yeah, that's a warm-up. That's your warm-up tomorrow. Do you guys want to see it? This is your warm-up tomorrow. I'll have to change the Happy Tuesday, though, because it's only going to be Wednesday. Yeah, anyway. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Grab that. Ooh, you know what? I got to save this while I'm thinking. Okay, here we go. There's my notes. There you are. That's going to be 7-8 compacted in class. Oh, I need a new folder. 2024, 2025. And then we got system, intro, first. Okay, sorry about that. Just make sure that exists, and we are set. Hooray. Okay, let's see here, guys. So y equals 5 minus x. Let's see if we can get a little bit of help on that one. And that is going to come from Abby. What's your favorite color? Blue. Blue. Awesome. Abby, what is the y-intercept on number 1? 5. And what is the change in y on number 1? 1. And what is the change in x on number 1? -1. So please graph number 1 onto this coordinate plane. If the y-intercept's 5, the change in y is 1, and the change in x is -1. Very good.
I do.
Perfect. And then the change in y is 1, so up 1, and then the change in x is -1. Very good. And then, yep, and then put it in full reverse. I love that, Abby. You can go down 1 and right 1. I love that. That's excellent. Please, go ahead. Yeah, in fact, here we go. Watch this. I'm going to go like this, this, this. And then go to that first point. You have to give it a little swirl to access the line. There you go. Boom. How many of us were able to get that or see how Abby got that and aren't too concerned? That's great. Accorda, did you have a question? Here, I'll come back there. Wow. Thank you, Abby. All right. Let's see. And that should be just fine, Accorda, right here. All right. Let's see here. I'll need a little bit of help, and I'm going to get that from... Let's see here. That's going to be, nope, nobody sits at table H, or table I, or table J. Table C. Oh, there we go. Conrad, what's your favorite color? That's okay. I got a slider blue. What is the y-intercept on number 2, Conrad? 2. On number 2, actually, no. So number 2, remember, there's a secret plus 0. Very good. And then what is the change in y? That's 2. Or -2, huh? And what's the change in x? Or 5 or -5. So show me what that looks like. When you start at 0 and you go down to right 5, or start at 0 and go up to left 5. There you go. Since it's negative, it's going down 1, 2, then right 1, 2, 4, 5. Love seeing those steps. Make that last one a big dot, a big fat dot on that last one for me. Yeah. There we go, because that's part of my line for sure. And then I can't fit any more that way. But let's show the reverse and go up 2 and left 5. We can go throw that in full reverse. 2, 3, 4, and then a big fat dot for me. That's the one. Very good, Conrad. Let's get your line out. Here we go. Watch out, I got you. And then we're going to change that color to the slider blue. Go ahead and connect those 3 dots that we were able to make. Ooh, so careful. That one wasn't one of them, right? So that's, yep, that's exactly why. Here, hang on. I got to get this line reselected. That's why I asked you to make those 3 dots extra big, is because those are the dots that are on my line. Yes. There you go. And then stretch it out across all those guys and go through all the way through, all the way through. Like, act like you're spearing it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's it. I love it. How many of us were able to get a line like that or see how Conrad did that? That's perfect. Thank you, Conrad. Let's see here if I can get a little bit of help coming from that next one's going to be Josh. Josh, what's your favorite color? All right, gray it is. Okay. So, what is the y-intercept on number 3, Josh? It's 6. And what's the change in y? 4. And the change in x? Very good. So, Josh, you're going to go ahead and show me where to start and where to go on number 3. Let's see here. There it is. Yep, there's 6. Very good. And then, yeah, I want to go up 4 and right 3, but why can't I? I run out of space. So what can I do to instead? That's it. Down 4 and left 3. So go down 4. And then left 3. Oop, that was only 2. Careful. You might have accidentally counted that as a spot. There you go. Make that dot really big for me. Make that dot really big for me so I can see it. Great. Now down 4 and left 3 again, since we can. And then 2, 3. There we go. Now go ahead and grab your line tool and connect the 3 big dots that you made, because that's the line I'm looking for. Very good. Awesome. How many of us were able to make that line or see how Josh made that line and aren't too worried about it? Great. If it looks like that one, that's perfect. Let's see here. Let's see. I need one more, and this one's going to come from Dash. Dash, what's your favorite color? Green. You got it. So what's the y-intercept on number 4, Dash? It's 1, and then what's the change in y? Awesome. And the change in x? Awesome. So if the y-intercept's 1, the change in y is -1, and the change in x is +3, show me where that starts and where that goes. Absolutely. That's totally fine. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, it gets a little mad, but it's fine. You guys have seen it do that to me too. Oh, let's see here. Let's see. You know what? It's super finicky. Maybe try it with less wrist on there. Like try to arch it a little bit. There we go. That's the one. And now where do I go from there? Yeah, I do. I know. Give it another go. There we go. It's finicky. Down 1. Then right 3, love it. 2, 3, love that. Nice big dot. Love that. Awesome. Very good. And then do you do the full reversal? Yeah, let's do it. So then we go from the 1, go up 1, left 3. Love that. Bingo. Let me get your line here. Go ahead and connect those dots, and we are set. How many of us were able to connect those or see how we got those connected and aren't feeling too bad about those? You guys doing well? You guys doing well? Excellent. Very good. Thank you, Dash. Okay, let's get to it, guys. It is the 71st day of school. Did you guys know since 71 and 17 are both prime? Just a second. Let me get through this whole bit here. It's starting to become a revolving door, and I want to hit pause for a second. Since 71 and 17 are both prime, they are both emerps. The idea is if you take 7, 1, and it's prime, you flip it and get 1, 7, that's still prime, so it's an emerp, which is prime backwards. Yes, exactly. Sure. I think, hold on. I can get up with, what's that? 91. Yes, perfect. Yeah, 91. Both. Very good. Very good, Dash. Pop you on here, just coming up with that one right off the top of your head. That's 100% true. Get you on there, Dash. All right, let's see here. Also, Happy Giving Tuesday. It's part of that, like, shopping thing. Like, the day after Thanksgiving is what? Black Friday, where you go to stores and shop. And then that Saturday is Cyber Saturday. I don't think there's anything on Sunday. Oh, no, your Small Business Saturday. And I think it's Skip It Sunday. No, because it's Cyber Monday, right? Yeah, and there's no Sunday. And then today's Given Tuesday. Saturday's Small Business Saturday. Yes. And then, yeah, Molly. That's way awesome. Way to go to celebrate Small Business Saturday. I'm a big fan of that. All right. What is our first essential question? And let's see if I can get that coming from Roman. What's our first essential question today? Given a graph, how can I write the equation of a line in slope-intercept form? And then let me get through this first example that we have for our notes, and then we can start doing the hall pass again. Okay, just to kind of give you guys a brief idea of what this is today's going to look like, imagine that I didn't give you these equations. Yeah, but I only gave you those graphs. So if I said, what is the equation of this dark blue line, you would need to come up with the equation that could make that line. When the same with the light blue and the gray and the green. How many of us feel like if this had been your warm-up, you actually wouldn't have been in too much trouble. You would have been able to figure that out. That's awesome. So because today we've got some work to do on that, and then tomorrow we're going to have a practice day and work on our self-assessment there. By the way, it happened in December. On December 20th, 1860, South Carolina was the first state to secede from the Union, kicking off this all-American war. It wasn't World War I or the Vietnam War. World War III is coming up. That's not there yet. Sorry, that was supposed to be a joke, and everyone's just like, yeah. All right, does anyone know what war that was? What was it, Bronson? It was the Civil War is the correct answer, the Civil War. And then Disney princesses, Ariel is correct. You guys, that was the best Sebastian I could pull off under short notice. I know he looks like crap, and I'm sorry. I apologize to Sebastian. All right, let's see here, guys. So, I need to grab my graph paper here, which I'm pretty sure is hiding under miscellaneous. Let's see here. Need to grab that. I don't want to write on it. I just want to grab this thing. Copy it. Okay, I should be ready to go. All right, gang. Let's see here, guys. Underneath all this, got a pencil? Oh, got a pencil? And then turn to this sheet that I gave you of coordinate planes, so you don't have to make any coordinate planes. I don't want you to spend the time making the coordinate planes on this today. I want you just to take notes right on that, and keep that, because maybe those are the notes you're going to be the most proud of. Today's topic is going from graphs to and from equations. Right on the paper or on your notes. Either way is fine, but most of what we're doing today is going to be on that on that graph right there. Okay, let's see here. Get that shrunk down a little bit so it's a little bit less unwieldy. Copy that. Okay, here we go. On this very first one, guys, we're going to draw 3 points, okay? We're going to draw 3 points. I'm going to write down the coordinates and help you draw them. They're going to be at -2, 5, 2, 3, and 4, 2. So that's -2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Oh, sorry. It's so these are just points. So it's -2, 5, which means go 2 left, go up 5, put a dot. Absolutely. And then we're going to go to 2, 3, which goes right 2, up 3, put a dot. And then 4, 2 is go over 4, up 2, put a dot. Yeah, I'm not giving you the equation yet. That's going to be your guys' job. These are just 3 points that I've made up, and I'm giving you those 3 points, and we're just going to put them on there. That's all we're doing, is that I'm just giving you 3 points that exist in space somewhere. I'm going to grab my ruler, and I'm going to create a line that goes through all 3 of those points. Let's see, I totally missed. And I missed again. But this time at least I can adjust. See, because I can grab it right there. Down we go. There we go. So I've got a line that goes through those points. Now my question is, guys, there's an equation. I'm going to label this line 1, by the way, so that I can see my equation 1. There's an equation that starts with y equals. Like if I gave you an equation that said y equals something x plus something, or something plus something x, or something like that, what equation could have created this line? Where does this line start? Where does this line go? And what does that make its equation? Give it a shot and teach. Perfect. Yeah. Perfect. Do you know what the equation would be on this guy? What do you think? I think one of them might be off. Let me look. Yeah, think about the equation as you go.
Which one's the first point?
So this one, that's a good question. Yeah, we'll talk about that. So that was, oh, that should be 2, 3. You have that at 3, 3. So this guy, that one needs to just move over to the left one. Yeah. Yes, exactly. So what would that make your equation? You got your change in y, change in x. You got your y-intercept. Hi, guys.
So I think I did this part right, but I'm not sure about this.
Yeah, you've got the right idea. So there's 2 things I want to change about it. One of them is that notice you're going down 1 and right 2.
Okay.
So since you're going down, what do you think we need to do with the slope?
Make it
Yeah, exactly. So that's the first thing. Actually, okay, there's 3 things I want to change, but that's the first one.
Wait, wouldn't this be like -2, 5?
Maybe? Maybe. Let me come look at that really quick. Now, here's the other thing I want to change is that there needs to be an x by my slope, right? That's how I can tell which part's my change in y over change in x. So just slap an x next to it. Hmm. Very good. And then the last thing is, you said the y-intercept's 5, but take a look. It's not actually touching the y-axis at 5, is it? Where is it touching the y-axis? So that's my real y-intercept. Does that make sense, Nora? Very good. What was your question, Nora? Sorry.
So like -2, 5, what does that be
Oh, other way around. It's x comma y, so it would be back to up 5. Yeah, I know. Slope. What's that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 this way?
Yeah, that works. Hmm. Yeah, it's like points and slope are reversed. On slope, the y is on top and the x is on bottom, but on points, x is first and then y. I know, I don't like that happens either, but it is what it is. Ooh, so close. You just flipped your change in y and your change in x, because we went down 1 and right 2. So since the 1 was my up and down, that needs to go on top. And then other than that, it's perfect. It would be 100% right. Very good. Very good. Hi, Roman.
Is this right?
That's correct. Very good. Harper.
Is this right?
Very close. 2 things I want to change. Number 1 is my slope needs to have an x by it, right? There you go. And the other thing is, oh, hold on. I think I see what happened here. Oops, you just misgraphed that point right there. That belonged right here. Your whole thing, like, so I'm going to tell you right now, actually don't touch anything, because the way you graphed it, you just misgraphed it, but this is the correct equation for that graph. So I'm satisfied with that. But I think what you got to watch out for is for those points, we would go left 1, 2, up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But leave it as it is, because that's correct for that line, and that's what we're measuring, right? Like, I'm not like, hey, we're trying to get you to graph. I'm trying to get you to see the line, the equation for the line. So you got the important part taken care of. You're good. Hi, guys.
Is that right?
That's 100% right.
Yeah.
Very good. Hold on. Okay, where does that start?
Wouldn't it start like
Sure, and where is that?
that's at
4. So my y-intercept's 4. What's my change in y? How much does it change? See, there you go. Uh-huh. Hey, Oliver. We'll see. Let's see. Yes, that's fine. Uh-huh. Okay. Can I get you guys back up here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? You guys did super awesome on this. I think you guys way deserve a point for it. Thanks, everybody. So I think the first thing we got to watch out for is, where does this start? Do you guys remember how I put quotation marks around start when we first talked about where does it start? Because lines don't have a start or finish. What I mean by start is where does it touch the y-axis? You guys see this? Well, maybe not red. It's not the best color. See this blue dot? Tell me when this blue dot is over the y-axis. Oh, it's paused? Oh, no, it shouldn't be. It's right there. Yeah, there we go. Sorry. Actually, that creepy square to you guys. That's weird. Anyway, tell me when the creepy square is over the y-axis. Right there. That's my y-intercept. So what we're doing is we're really going backwards here. My y-intercept is that place where it touches the y-axis. What is that place? Let's see here. That's going to be Molly. What is that place? It's 4. So my y-intercept is 4. Where do I go from here, Molly, to get to the next point? Down 1 and right 2. So that means my change in y was what, Molly? -1. And my change in x? 2. Very good. You could have also gone up 1 and left 2 or done a bunch of things. We'll talk about that in a minute. So what would that make my equation, Molly? Beautiful. How many of us got y equals -1/2 x plus 4? Very good. I know some people were thinking about this a little bit differently, where they actually wrote it as y equals 4 minus 1/2 x. How many of us wrote it like that second equation right there? Cool. Guess which way is correct? Both. Yes, exactly so. They are both correct. They are both in slope-intercept form. And that finished, this is how you finish the level 3. This is what the other half of your level 3s look like. Yes. This is what the other half of your level 3s look like. How many of us are feeling pretty good about that? Oh, wonderful. That's great. You love to hear it. Okay, I'm going to give you a table of values, and we're going to graph those points right here. Or you know what? I think I want to do that a little differently. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change this all to green to keep it color coordinated. There we go. I'm going to give you 3 points to another one. And we're going to do this one in orange. You ready? Got a pencil? Tell me what the equation is of this line. And you know what? I'm going to... Yep, you can do this right there on the same coordinate plane. That was number 1. Here comes number 2. So line number 2 is going to have these 3 coordinates. -1, comma, -9. 2, comma, -3. And 3, comma, -1. So we're going to graph those, and I'll help you graph those, because again, I'm not too bent out of shape for you not being able to graph all these points. I'm more than happy to help you with that. No one's going to skill check you on that. That was way back when. We're done talking about that one. So -1, comma, -9 is left 1 and down 9. You put a dot right there. 2, comma, -3 is 2 to the right, 3 down. And 3, comma, -1 is 3 right, 1 down. Let's connect those with an orange line. There we go. And so your job now is to tell me what is the change in, the y-intercept, the change in y, and the change in x. Go ahead, guys. What's the y-intercept, the change in y, and the change in x for that line? And what does that make its equation? Give it a try and teach. Doing awesome, guys. Hi.
Like the y-intercept.
The y-intercept, so that's the x-intercept that you've marked off there. The y-intercept's down here on the y-axis.
Is there even an x-intercept?
There is, but you're not going to have to worry about that until next year. Next year, the x-intercept becomes a big deal because you're going to learn how to graph lines in standard form. Standard form? Boy, are either of these examples any good to show you? Yeah, I can show you. I'll show you really quick just for fun.
Sounded so sad when you said that.
Yeah, it's... Well, the problem is that you're not supposed to bring it up in 8th grade. But weirdly enough, like they ask a question that involves it, even though they're not. It's I don't know. I have a whole thing about it, but anyway, it's not my business. Well, let's get this orange one done first. Are you guys okay? Are you guys ready to go on the orange one? How about thumbs up? All done. Index finger need a little more time. Wavy hand a lot. Thumbs down. We're stuck. Where are we? Where are we? Tons of index fingers. Index fingers for days. Go ahead and take another 45 seconds. Hey guys. Two, one, and then. Ooh. Do you want to know what? There is something that Molly's done correctly that you've done incorrectly, Conrad. And there's something that, Conrad, that you did incorrectly, you did correctly that Molly did incorrectly. So check each other's and see if you can help each other out. That's perfect. That was beautiful. I love it when that happens. Very close. Wait, is that a... Oh,
7.
very close. Turn around. These guys made the same... Oh, no, there you go. Roman's got you covered. Bingo. There you go. That's right. Very good. That's awesome. Very good.
Is that correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Is that correct?
That is almost correct. That is almost correct. There's the same mistake here. Roman and Bronson. Show Gavin with your hands what the mistake was. What the mistake that was happening over there.
Is this correct?
That's perfect. Very good. Oh, don't forget your X. Don't forget your X. And then we're going to do, you guys are doing awesome. I love this. Beautiful. That's exactly what I want to see. Perfect. Absolute perfection. Very good. And simplified too. Let's see here.
Yeah, I think we just swapped it, right?
Yeah, and then the X goes with your slope, remember. So shove them over on that side.
Right.
It doesn't just look right, it is right. Do me a favor, though, and will you make sure the X doesn't look like it's in the denominator? Put it off to the side. Great, now turn that into an equation, right? So it should say y equals something. Oops, no, just move the X. So like the X needs to be with the 4 over 2, because that's my slope. Let's see here. Oh, so close. Oh, no, over here. Yes, that's correct. So let's see here. Very close. Nora, will you help Marin kind of clean it? Because you got all the right numbers, but let's see if we can get those put in the right spots, okay? All right. Okay. Can I get you back up here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? And not only are the folks on our start team doing really excellent today, but also everybody's doing a really good job. I think you guys way deserve a point for that. Well done, guys. You guys are just crushing it today. Let's see here. So what's the y-intercept here? Let's see if I can get a little bit of help. And that's going to come from Harper. What's the y-intercept here?
7.
-7. What's the change in y?
4.
And the change in x?
2.
Great. And then you got that because you went from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, up, and 2 over. Perfect. What does that make your equation?
Y equals -7 plus 4 over 2x.
Awesome. How many of us got y equals -7 plus 4 over 2x? How many of us got something that they know is the same as that but looks a little different? What did you put, Oliver?
I put y equals 2 over 1.
-7. Oh, it should be 2 over 1 because the change in y, notice that, because, yeah, going up 4 and right 2 is the same thing as going up 2 and right 1. And then, Akora, I know you put it a little bit differently still. What did you put? Awesome. So there are 3 different slopes here, guys, that we have written down. 4 over 2, 2 over 1, and 2. Now, those are all mathematically correct, but only one of them is simplified. Which one do you guys think is simplified? The top The middle or the bottom? It's the whatever it is, it's the bottom. So I want you to make sure you do that one on Canvas. On Canvas, I want to say, that's okay. You don't have your calculators. We don't have them today. But when we do our Canvas tomorrow, then because I wanted to have this conversation, right? I wanted to talk about this. Dash. You sure? Oh, we're actually in the last 6 minutes. Yeah, we're just about out of time. Nora, you got a question? Okay, let's do it. Can I get you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Here's the thing, Nora. If we zoom in on this, if I want to turn that into like this kind of brownish color here, to get from here to here, which is what you did, right? You went up 1, 2, 3, 4, right 1, 2, because you guys were a 4/2 group, right? Do you see how that's the same as going up 1, 2 over 1? And that still keeps me on my line, right? And I can go up 1, 2 over 1, up 1, 2 over 1, like that. Or maybe this might be a little easier. 4/2 is a fraction that says 4 divided by 2. Nora, what's 4 divided by 2? 2. That's where it comes from. But don't worry, guys. We're actually out of time, and there's no self-assessment. I just want you to digest this. Think about it. We're going to have a warm-up on this. We're going to have a chance to do our self-assessment tomorrow, technically Friday. We're going to have a chance to do our self-assessment tomorrow, and you'll use your calculators to reduce that. Molly, you had a question. Yep, warrior time. Just go to the warrior time that you were at yesterday. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, those of you